Well, good afternoon, YouTube. For YouTube purposes only, this vaporizer is to help you quit nicotine, and it's for educational, documentaries, and filmmaking purposes only. That being said, let's crack on with a review today. So today, I'm actually quite shocked because the other day I was looking through was clearing out a bedroom, and we came across something that I thought I'd gotten rid of, and that is the Nebula 1. I reviewed the Nebula 10 a couple of videos ago, and it was absolutely rubbish. It was a knockoff of the Crafty, and it just did not stand up to its name. Now, I've had this 10 years, between 8 and 10 years. My daughter's 9 now, so I don't even know when I bought it. So yeah, a good old minute. I'm pretty excited really, because this is the second or third dry herb vaporizer that I'd ever bought, and from memory it was quite a good one, especially for the price. Now if you go on Amazon, these are £60. You can buy a used one from 20 all the way up to 40. Excuse me. On their website at the minute, it is the 31st of January 2025. They are £37.50. So this is a very, very budget friendly vaporizer. Now I have been I've been vaping on this today, and from my experience today, it is a very well built, cheap vaporizer. It does what it's meant to do. And the battery actually lasts quite a while. It's only got a 2,800, I believe mAh is milliamp hour, but I could be wrong, but that's what it's got in it. So on opening, it just slides straight out. Now obviously I've had this for some time. There used to be an insert in here from memory that went in there, so it didn't look so janky like that. But you'd be faced with this, which is the vaporizer itself. Very nice, little ergonomically designed, fits in the hand really nice. It's quite discreet, you can hide it quite well, but we'll get back to that in a second. In the box, you'll have the mandatory leaflet that says, thanks for buying it, if you have troubles give us a shout, the battery's shit. You got a memory card. A memory card? That's not a memory card, it's a power cable. It's a micro USB. My God, one day I'll learn to present properly and you'll be able to, understand me better. And in here is a bag. You've got the mandatory brush, little dab tool. You've got an extra filter in there. I'll show you where that goes in a minute. You have an O-ring. Can you see the O-ring around there? It's around the water adapter. Let's see if I can. No, I'm not gonna do. And then you got the water adapter, which literally just fits snug over there, which allows you to use a water pipe, a bong, anything like that. It just basically acts as the fire bowl on a bong or something like that. So that's a little kit that you get with it. And as you can tell, I don't use either the water adapter, the bong adapter, the dabbing tools, or the brush. I did say in the video that I did for the Mighty that I have not posted yet, that I have, with every single Stores and Bickle product that I've bought, portable one, you get a brush, and I've never used them. So onto the device itself. Like I've said, it's really nice size, fits in your hand. It has 2,800 milliamps or mAh. They've realized that this actually gets warm. So this unit here gets quite warm. So they've put a nice sleeve on it, on here. So you can hold it without burning your hands. If that ever got hot, which I never remember it did, you could always put that bottle adapter on there, and it gives you that little bit of rubber on there, and it would stop you from burning your lips. The Black Widow that I used at home had a little sleeve over it because the metal cooling unit used to get really hot because it was very close to the heating chamber. So to fill this, you just, they say twist and pull, but you can just pull. That's where the screen goes, in there. You can see it. A nice big chunky cap, so like me, if you've got dodgy hands, it's easy to hold. In the chamber, it doesn't say whether it's ceramic or anything, but it looks to be, but I could be wrong. It never tells you. It doesn't tell you, should I say. And in there, you can actually see Can you see them there? Look, so you've got a space there, that white bit. Then either side of that space, you've got lines. I'm hoping you can see it properly. Yeah, can you see them? That'll be the heating coil. Never noticed that before until today. So did I say it's 0.1 to 0.3 of a gram loading space? Let's pop that back on. That doesn't actually sit as well as I remember, but I think that is because the airflow comes in there. Look, there's one either side. And I think that it doesn't seal properly because that's where the airflow comes from, because I'm hoping so, because that was one of the things that I was not that keen on today. It produces enough vapor, it does what it's meant to do, but I was always conscious of the fact that the airflow might come in at the bottom and run all the way across the battery and electronics. You never got any flavour from them, because sometimes you get like electrical type taste to it, but on this you didn't, so it's pretty good. It has 5 heat settings, going from 320 to 420. Was that 370? No, 370, sorry, to 420. I haven't done the calculations, so I'll put it on the screen. To operate this, you've got a button at the bottom. You press it 5 times to start it. There's a reason why I stopped using it. There we go. And you get some disco lights to say that it's switching on, and that is your power setting. So it flashes on to power on, and then it'll instantly give you a reading of your battery, and obviously it's full. To know that the machine is on and being able to use, there's a little light at the back. To change the settings of the heat, you press it twice. It'll flash. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, it was meant to change the setting. So let's go through the heating it up first. So to heat it up, you hold it for 2 seconds and it will flash like a little disco for about 30 seconds, I think it is. While that's heating up, there was a reason why I stopped using this, and that's because that button isn't very good. Now, I had this a while and I was using it every night, but not overly, so it shouldn't break that easily. Right. So there we go. So once it stops flashing, it will stop on the pre-desired setting that you've got it to. And then 1, 2. Then you hold it for another 2 to stop the session. So it must be press it twice. Right, so while it is on, you should be able to just press that twice. Hey, it works now. There you go. It flashes on the heat setting that is already on, and then you press it again twice and it will go up, and then or go down. If you just keep carrying on to the desired setting that you want and then just leave it, and it will stop flashing. There you go. And then when you hold it for 2 seconds and you get your disco lights, it'll heat up to then your new preferred temperature settings. So, wait a second. Hold it on and it turns itself off. If you now want to turn the machine off, you've got 2 options. You either leave it and it'll turn off automatically after 10 minutes, or you just simply press it 5 times. Flashes at you and then turns the light off at the bottom. So going back over the specs, it's a 45 watt machine. You get up to 0.3 of a gram of product inside the nebulizer. 5 temperature settings, so there's enough and plenty enough for everybody. So it's 370 to 420. I'll put the temperatures on there in Celsius. You get 90 seconds of vape time. You wouldn't think that it's a massive difference between 60 and 90, but you get the chance to actually vape a little bit more than a Nebula 10. And it is simple. It's simply as just pressing it again, holding it for 2 seconds, and it starts again. You get no irritating vibrations. You get no irritating buzzy noises like you did on the 10. So it's nice and silent if you need to be discreet. Yet again, the battery is 2,800 and you get around about 10 sessions from one charge. I have mentioned in previous videos that I mainly vape at night time for sleep and pain after work, and this would last me all week basically, and I'd be ended up charging it again at the end of the week. Or depends on how many sessions you have. But in my personal opinion, for the price tag, this beats absolutely everything else that I've tried under £50. It's really nice design. I'm not sure why they changed it personally. It fits in your hand really nice. If you need to be discreet and walk around the streets with your medication, this is a real nice budget-friendly vaporizer that you can start off with. So if you're really unsure if you want to dry herb vaporize, and you're not sure what to go for, and you're not rich or whatever, because I bought the Venti when it first came out, and that was best part of 400 quid. So it's a big investment to make if you don't know if you like it or not. So this, if you need to start your vaporizing journey, is a good budget vaporizer. So I'm gonna leave you here, guys. I've given you my 2 pence worth on this vaporizer. It's got a little bit of nostalgia for me because, yeah, again, like I say, it's my 2nd or 3rd vaporizer I started with. Got very fond memories of that. The only one thing I will say is that button is it does wear out quite quick. But if you can get over that, because they've not got bad warranty, to be fair. That Nebula that I had, I just sent it straight back and said it was absolutely useless. Got a refund, no problem. But I will say, guys, at the end of this video, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and remember, at the moment I am not sponsored, so when I do buy a vaporizer, this one thankfully I didn't have to because I already bought it, comes out of my own pocket. I'm doing this just for the love. You never know, I may even have a big stand behind me with them all displayed, or what I may do in the end when I've done this series is give them all away, apart from the stores and Bickle. I'm not that generous. But all these cheap vaporizers, then maybe go to subscribers. I will post it on Reddit, maybe, but I want to finish the series off. There's a few more vaporizers that are on the way and I want to try. But yeah, have a good day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.